Planning Board for Waterboro. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for adjusting your schedules to accommodate holidays and so forth. First order of business, I want to introduce John Knoll, who's our newest member of the Planning Board. Thank you, John, for joining us and contributing. We look forward to that. We're going to start off our agenda tonight with the site plan review for the East Waterboro Storage Facility. You are, I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
I'm Tom Soule.
Tom Soule, you are up. Thank you. And I see that we have, is that your story?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
that looks familiar.
Well, I'm here to try to get the approval for an expansion that I'd like to do at East Waterboro Self-Storage. We've had the review committee has gone over the paperwork, and I guess they're in agreement that they like what it is. We did whatever changes they requested, and so I'm just here to hopefully get your blessings that I can move forward with this project. If any questions at all that I can answer, I wanted to have my engineer here because he would be able to answer technical questions, but he has the flu. So I'm up here to do, so I said stay away.
Okay. Lee J?
Yes, sir.
Could you offer your input?
I can do that. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, board members. So at the time that I had written the memo to you, there were several issues that were raised and seen. As part of the way the new ordinance goes, as you may recall, we do have a staff level review committee that met, Works Director, myself, Glenn, and Fire Chief, and Tammy, and went over the plans, came to the conclusion that we had a couple of issues. My memo had shown or raised those issues as part of the first memo that you saw. And the applicant has since submitted revised plans and addressed all of our concerns. So unless you want me to go through all of those, the plans have met our satisfaction, and you should be able to go through your process tonight, see if there's any additional concerns, comments you folks have, and approve, hopefully the recommendation would be to approve the project.
Do we have the official DEP approval at this point, or are we waiting on that?
So we do not. The applicant had sent an email to Tammy. There has been or is a number of staff changes occurring at the DEP Portland office. People leaving, people changing positions, and so on and so forth. And they have submitted a letter through the applicant that indicates that the permit has been drafted and has been sent to the commissioner's office for signature, but has not been taken care of yet, so that we are awaiting that. And I would suggest, I think as part of my memo indicated back then, that we wouldn't issue a building permit until we get a copy of that DEP permit.
Okay, so Glenn, any input from you?
I concur entirely with Lee J's statements.
So,
no further input.
So would you agree that then the next steps, unless there are other questions from the committee, would be, your recommendation would be to approve the site plan to move forward on the condition, with the condition that we do receive that final DEP formal approval?
That's a correct statement.
Board members, input? Questions? Yes, please.
Only one.
Come on,
I hope I can answer it.
Only one.
Go ahead.
Public water supply? I didn't see a well.
Yes, I am on public water.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Any other questions, concerns?
Whoa, that's it?
I told you only one.
Okay. Do I hear a motion then that we approve the site plan with the condition that we receive a formal DEP approval letter?
Prior to the issuance.
Prior to the issuance of a building permit.
Correct.
Glenn, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Yes.
Yes. Second?
I'll second.
Sam, second. All in favor? Opposed? We are passed. You're done, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay.
I wish the DEP was this.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you
luck.
very much.
See you soon, I hope.
Oh, yes.
Next up, Woody Knoll and FOMEZ Development.
Thank you.
Would you like me to put a plan up?
I don't need it. Is anything changed?
I have,
No,
there's a couple of items, we have added some notes, but you won't be able to see them if I put them up on the board. I did bring a few of the plans with the notes added.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good share.
Just relate to
It's tempting.
Charlie, this is a copy of what you provided to me earlier, correct?
This is subdivision.
Charlie,
They're putting
I already have a copy of this, right?
You
So
do
you're-
not.
I do not?
These
Okay.
were printed sometime around 2 today while I was driving back from somewhere in West.
Okay, so you'll give me a copy for,
These plus digital,
perfect,
I apologize for that.
not a problem.
So Charles Brown, I'm here with Justin Foglio this evening for the FOMEZ development project out on Townhouse Road. I think probably the easiest thing is just to go through the letter that we presented. The plan is substantially the same that we've seen for quite some time with just some minor changes. We did make the change at the turnaround and put a culvert underneath, directing the stormwater from the road more directly down towards the treatment area, and shallowed up those ditches around the hammerhead, such that there's the water now drains from the further end of the hammerhead back to the road ditch and then down through. The green belt, we changed the note on the plan so that it reads correctly. The name of the road has been added to the plans. It's Leona Drive. And the E911 addresses have been added to each one of the lots. We had initially provided a gang mailbox area out on Townhouse Road, just beyond the entrance, having gone out there and looked mailboxes all along the road, but after receiving the memo from staff, we have moved that now to 0+50, and we put it on the, it'll be the northerly side of the project, so they're on the outgoing, if you will, so they can come in, turn, and anybody turning into the project, they won't have to be impeding their access to the project.
Are they just a row of mailboxes, or? is
We
it
envision for 6 houses, there'd be regular residential, rural-type mailboxes, a couple of posts with a plank across it.
Yeah.
For that few, they're not gonna put one of the metal,
Nothing that the
Like-
mailman has to stand behind?
No.
Okay.
for these 6 houses, they'll have one area. We've added detail on the subdivision plan with meets and bounds description relative to the stormwater area for the treatment facility, so that it can be defined in the future. And that would be on the left-hand side of the page. It shows on the plan up there. It's just bearings, distances, and arcs for the area. The well locations, which were not on an earlier plan, they represent circles with a 100-foot radius around them, and they're at least 100 feet from the septic systems. They could change a little bit, but they'll have to be maintained, and I would imagine that Glenn will be looking at that as he does his inspection. We've added 2 notes to the subdivision plan, note 12 relative to the fire chief's request for sprinklers on each of the dwellings, and note 13 relative to section 9.4, cutting and removing of the natural vegetation. Sheet 4 or 5, which was the original sedimentation and erosion control plan, has the title has been changed. It was originally just details. Erosion control barriers and check dams were added to sheet 3 of 5, which is the road plan profile, which basically provides the check dams will slow down any water that gets into the ditch lines, so that we don't get erosion. Try to avoid the erosion. And we've added the siltation barrier around the downhill side of the construction. Additionally, we have requested through the York County Soil and Water Conservation District the endorsement of the plan. They have subbed that out to Cumberland County. We received a digital request from Cumberland County requesting that we send them basically the same digital copies that the town has for their review. Okay. That was the checklist that we had, or the list of items, and then since then, we've talked about the mailboxes. These are in response to Lee J's and Glenn's comments. Note 10 on sheet 2 of 5 has been was updated, and we put the date when Gary delineated those. The pins for the right-of-way set prior to the acceptance of the proposed public street. Note 16 was added relative to that. There's no issues with that. We anticipated that as well anyways. And then the topography for the proposed lots 2, 3, and 4, because they drop off on the back sides. Requests for individual erosion control plans. We've added a note 17 on the plans to cover that. And relative to test pit 7 on lot 3 and test pit 10 lot 2, we've added note 18 relative to those. At least one of those. The issue with that is we extended the hammerhead after the test pits were done. So, it's all the same soil. We're not anticipating any problems out there at all. Sheet 5 of 5, which is the detail sheet, the typical driveway cross-section. We've added a note on that sheet relative to each of the individual lots requiring that they build the driveway to that cross-section. And then the request for the bond. And we actually have a sample of the bond. And if this is acceptable with the town, this will be finalized.
We'll get a copy of that, David, so
Yeah.
he can take a look at it.
Yeah, we still need the dollar estimate.
Yeah.
Right. And
So this is, Charlie, you're saying this is a sample of what?
well, it hasn't been finalized and signed,
Okay.
because the town has to approve it, as I understand, Public Works has to approve the numbers.
It would be Boston Indemnity, though, that would be offering the
I believe
bond?
that's who you're gonna use, Justin?
Was that?
Boston Indemnity, the,
Yeah.
okay.
And we've added a note relative to the inspection of the construction. And that'll be note 4 on sheet 3 of 5, prior to the road being accepted. And then I think that handles, let's see, I think these were Glenn's 2 items on here, statement on the plan, the driveway entrances for each of the lots, and we've addressed that, that's on the detail sheet. And a statement on the plan, survey required showing new foundation meets and bounds, the applicants agreed to that, and that's note 15. So once the concrete's in the ground, we'll locate them and provide the town with a sketch showing that location.
Perfect.
And I think that covers all of the items. If there's any we've missed.
How about your road maintenance agreement, homeowners agreement?
The road maintenance agreement will be updated once the plans are finalized, because they'll be referenced in that.
Okay.
That was Exhibit O in the preliminary plan submission that we, I do have a copy of that. It's bound in here. If you need the copy of that, I have
No,
it.
I have it engraved also.
Yeah.
It was there.
Does that include the mailboxes? Clearing the mail, snow from the mailboxes?
Well, it's right on the edge of the road now. So it's on the outgoing line, so.
I know from firsthand experience, you don't clear your mailbox, you don't get mail.
Well, yeah, that's for sure.
That'll be between them and the
There is nothing in here about clearing out the
Okay.
mailboxes, but
So, Glenn, Lee J., am I correct then that there are 3 conditions that remain outstanding? 1 is the bond. 2 is the road maintenance and homeowners agreement.
Yep.
And 3 is the soil erosion plan that has yet to be
the endorsement
finalized.
by,
The endorsement?
well, I'm not sure how that is.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be endorsed by York County because Cumberland's reviewing it? I don't know how that works.
Because we,
That's,
any of the other towns I work with, we don't even use York County anymore. So I don't know how they're doing that. I'm assuming it's actually gonna be endorsed by Cumberland County.
I think that would be acceptable.
Okay, I mean, I have no objection, as long as
Right.
a proper authority that is
Right, correct.
giving the endorsement.
Yeah.
So are those the only 3 outstanding issues that remain?
Yep, the applicant has, taken all of our comments to heart, if you will, and has addressed all of them. It suggests to me that they were very worthy issues for them to take a look at, and they have addressed them,
Okay.
except for these 3 items.
Okay. Board members, questions, concerns? Okay, do I hear a motion to conditionally approve this site plan with the conditions being that the bond agreement be finalized, which requires the dollar estimate from Dave in Public Works, that the road maintenance agreement and homeowners agreement be submitted and approved by Glenn, and that the soil erosion plan be completed and submitted to Glenn for approval.
And if I may, Mr. Chairman, I'd suggest that those conditions be that no construction start until those 3 items have been received.
So be it. Do I hear a motion to that effect?
I will do that. You put the words right in my mouth.
All right. Do I have a second to the motion to which I put the words into our vice chairman's mouth?
wow.
Is there a second?
There you go.
I'll second.
Sam seconds. Any discussion? All in favor? Opposed? We're done, sir.
Thank you. We'll get the Mylars delivered here. So, Mylars, you need 1 Mylar for signature?
One for signature, that will go to your county, and then I just need a paper copy, once you get it book and page at your county, only 1 for each lot, plus 1 for the board of selectmen and 1 for your parcel file. Heaven forbid we not have the
8,
parcel.
9. Right.
Yeah, but that's after it's all, I'll try and
So I'll get
get
you a
the-
signed copy.
Yeah, or a copy to sign, and then I'll get the findings of facts and everything on the same night, and just hand them all back to you all signed.
Wonderful. Very good, thank you very much. Appreciate all the
Thank you, Charlie.
assistance.
Thank you, Charlie. Good work on you too, Charlie.
I tried.
We have meeting minutes from October 17th. We have only 3 of the people present from that meeting, so I think we have to table that for review until our next meeting, as we get the minutes reviewed.
That's October
For lack-
17th?
That's the, meeting minutes for October 17th.
Postpone.
Okay.
Postpone it, table it, postpone it, put it off to another day.
That's postponed.
Postpone.
Okay.
You weren't at the workshop. That's why we're saying postpone.
Okay.
It was a very informative workshop.
Yes, it
I'm
was.
sure it was. Okay, miscellaneous, October 21st. Are we going to have a meeting on October 21st?
Right now, I have, in talking with members at the table, I do not have enough members that have affirmed they will be
November.
available on the 21st.
Then we shall
Of
postpone
October?
that as well.
November.
Did you mean October? That's
No,
gone
no,
away.
November
Sorry.
21st.
Yeah, November 20th.
Let's postpone
Sorry.
it.
November 20th.
It shall be postponed for lack of a quorum.
Lack of a quorum.
On the 21st.
And so we'll go, with that meeting, we'll kick it to December 5.
Excuse me, Mr. Chair?
Yes.
Could I have a motion that states the meeting for November 21st?
You
has
may.
been-
You do.
I
We have a
would make-
motion to postpone
Yes.
our meeting of November 21st to December 5.
I will second that motion.
Discussion? All in favor? Opposed?
You could practice.
Yes, you can raise your hand.
So be it. Postpone.
Trust me, you want to do that.
That one you're eligible for.
Is there any other business to be brought before the planning board? Hearing none, do I hear a motion?
Don't you have some information?
I do.
Go ahead.
You're gonna be stuck with me.
Okay.
I have a revised contract for Gary to look at and consider. Would include you being here at least 1 day a week in the office, and providing the continued planning board support that I've done, unless you full-time only.
Hey.
I think we're very fortunate.
All
Thank
right,
you.
yes.
There you go.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
I'll second it.
In favor?
Do I have a time?
Opposed?
Yes.
At 6:50.